What is going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today when I talk to you about NIO, they just came out with their December numbers. I want to give you a breakdown of what that is and how the market is reacting to it. Before we get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So NIO did close at 436 on Tuesday. Somewhat of a lackluster day, all in all. But essentially, though, it did show a lot of signs of it wanting to break out. So as I've mentioned in the past, there's a lot of key resistance levels that it does need to get over, at least in the short term. And if so, possibly good results from their monthly numbers for December. That could be that X catalyst to really propel it higher. And lo and behold, they did unveil their numbers. So 31,138. And so of that, 10,528 associated to Onvo. So they hit their targets. So in general, that is good. They're kind of living up to their promises. A lot of individuals doubted them, but you're not really seeing that big of a hype. So during 24-hour trading, which of course you have to take that with a grain of salt because it's kind of like the wild, wild west, but it is up 8 cents. So nothing really crazy, up 1.83%. So hopefully once the market does open, it's able to continue to push, but it seems to be struggling right now with that ALMA. So right now that is at $4.45. If it is, let's say the market does open, easily gets above that, then all it needs to do is get above the 50, 100, and 200-day moving average. Very tight-knit group of resistance levels. And if it is able to really push through that, because at the same time you are seeing the futures slightly green, so it does look like tomorrow's going to be all in all a pretty positive day. If it does gain some positive momentum from algorithmic trading or whatever else, then it's technically free and clear. And as what the options have signaled in the past, like it shows that like 5 to 550 or in excess of that is kind of planned. So in general, not to kind of be premature on saying this, but it looks like NIO might be ready for a breakout, even though it is only up 8 cents during the 24-hour trading, but that's just average low volume. But you can kind of see there is a lot of big money willing to buy it during this time frame. So once the market does open and bigger money can actually benefit from their calls, or vice versa, I guess, if whatever else they're doing, selling puts or something, very bullish option strategies, then in theory you could see the price appreciate. So we'll just have to wait and see. Obviously NIO, what we think realistically should happen to a certain catalyst sometimes doesn't come to fruition. Sometimes the market has other plans, and plus maybe shorts also have different plans. Shorts have actually been returning quite a lot over the last little bit. So they've been really freeing up some room to really double down because their monthly or weekly registration numbers came in better than anticipated. But at the same time, you had shorts increasing to really suppress just the stock price. So it is going to be a battle, but again, if it is able to get above those key resistance levels, then NIO should be able to be free and clear back into the fives. And hopefully from there, then just higher and higher. So let me know your viewpoint on all of that. Are you planning on buying? Are you selling? Based on this information, I feel fairly confident in buying some calls with it. That's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully, I know this might sound crude, but hopefully the market does actually hit it first thing, similar to what normally happens. It just goes down. That way you can buy calls a little bit cheaper. And then from there, the market should, in theory, take it a little bit higher. But like I said, anything is possible. So let me know your thoughts on NIO. What's your viewpoint on these numbers? Are you satisfied with them? Or do you think that I don't know. What's your thoughts? On a side note, Happy New Year to everyone. First video for 2025 under this channel is NIO. So hopefully bigger and better things will be coming from NIO in 2025. And then we'll be able to see the price align a little bit more with what they do operationally. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon, link in the description below and also the comments, where I give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolute bangers, so pop over there and take a look. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.